G'day guys. Today's vlog is a story about Uncle Stan, and that's what the song in the background is. And he wasn't my uncle; he was my godfather. He was my best mate. He was like my dad to me. I learnt the most I ever learnt in my whole life was from that man. Anyhow, we used to do everything together, and one time after work, he was retired, and I'd ring him up at the drop of a hat. Let's go fishing up at Portsea, and we'll catch some squid and whatever else we can get out in the ocean there. And so we headed for Portsea Pier. We were going to fish off the pier. It's a small pier, but you used to catch plenty of squid and a few other bits and pieces. Well, it wasn't uncommon for him to bring 3 million things. So I've turned up at his door, brakes screeching, in he hops, throws in 1 million things in the back. I said, what the hell are we going to do with all of that stuff? Oh, we need everything, we need it all. He just loved bringing stuff that we never needed. It drove me crazy because we were always carrying stuff everywhere. Anyhow, there we are on the pier. We set up, it took us about bloody 10 minutes to set up. And finally I got a chance to turn around and have a look at the rods that were facing out at the ocean. The other rods were facing in towards the bay for the squidding, and the other ones for something big, sharks or whatever we were going to catch off there. Who knows what we were going to catch. Anyway, I look up at the sky, and I'll never forget this. It was like from a nice day it had turned pitch black. Of course, neither of us had checked the weather. Not uncommon for us idiots. Not uncommon. My God, I love that man, mate. Anyhow, I've turned around and said to him, turn around. What? I'm doing something. Turn around. I said, check that out. And he's just gone, pack up everything quickly. You couldn't do it quick enough, guys. By the time we got things, and we just threw things in buckets, we were drenched. And we had another, 10, 15, 25 metres before we hit the corner of the pier where you headed back towards the car. And that was another, 10, 15 metres as well. Well, when we hit the corner, I was wearing my work boots because I'd just come from work. And as we were walking, you could hear the boots. This is how wet we were. You could hear the boots going. Well, I've turned around at him and I said, if we jump in the water right now, we will be drier. We just lost the plot laughing. Got back to the car, teeth chattering. We're freezing now. Absolutely freezing. Well, I had driven and I'd taken my panel van. And the panel van was a funny old van. And basically, when it fogged up, it only had the bench seat at the front. There was no back seats. It was a van. And so you had to open up the tailgate to see out the back because the mirrors on the side were fogged up and you didn't want to have an accident if you were changing lanes. So just until that fog left, which I'd always say to him, just until the fog leaves, then we'll close it, which we never did because who the hell's going to stop the car once you're going? We wanted to get back straight away. So I crank on the heater. Now the heater, because it was an old car, it took 10, 15 minutes sometimes before you actually got any heat out of it. So off we go. We hit the Frankston Highway. We're up to about 80 k's now. He's shivering away. I'm shivering. And he's gone, can you turn the heater on? And I've said, you know that the heater's on. It'll take a couple of seconds to kick in. He's just gone, okay, all right, no problems. You reckon we can close the tailgate? I said, you know that's not going to happen. Stop whinging and just bloody say something funny so we can, pass the time. All right, he goes, no problems. Anyway, the panel van had another little quirky thing. It had quite a few quirky things, but it had another one. When you were going downhill, right, which we were just about to hit the downhill on the Frankston to Pean Highway, and it would let in rain, only if the rain was hitting on that side, which it was, it would let in the rain. And so I'm expecting it any second, and I'm turning around, I'm looking, and I'm just like, all of a sudden, gush, a big pile of rain starts coming in, and it's just like a bloody, a shower. And he turns around at me and he goes, "Oh, bloody fantastic. Not only have we got the bloody fridge out the back with the tailgate, the bloody heater that's like an air conditioning now I've got a cold shower as well." I was tears running down my eyes, begging him. I'm begging him, please stop saying any more, right? Because I could not see in front of me. I mean, I was ready to pull over. I could not see in front of me from the tears were just, rolling down my face. Well, anyhow, it was just ridiculous. It was so bloody ridiculous. And I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that man either, mate. He was such a good person. He would invite anyone to his house, and party with everyone. And, he was compassionate. He just loved humanity. Great guy. And that's what this track's about. Uncle Stan. I miss that guy, and I'll miss him for the rest of my life. And that's the vlog for today, guys. So catch you guys on the flip side, or on the B side, as we say. See you then. Cause you know that you're the man on the sand. You're the man. You're the man. Oh, well, thank you. I'll need them anyway after that track.